The way to become one with the universe is to trust it.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh,
Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Monster Hunter World.
hello? Anybody there?
Hush, I'm introing. I am back, guys. Something I'm sure you all didn't expect.
Hey, it's you!
Excuse me.
To the ship.
But, my semester ended up getting a little bit hectic, so I just decided to take a break from recording until it was over, and now it's over, so I am back until next semester because I feel like it's going to be a little crazy too. I am so close to being done. I can like poke it in the nose. I would guess a semester and a half because I plan on taking summer courses again to get it done and over with. So maybe I can get back to a regular recording schedule after that. But yeah, I know this game's a little bit older. You know, I don't typically play games that are very new and popular, which might be to my detriment, but hey, what do you know, I'm gonna play what I like to play and what is enjoyable to me. That way maybe it'll be a little bit more enjoyable to you guys, because I am enjoying myself. But yeah, this is a very fun game. I had been playing it. I decided for the first time ever to try a bow. It got pretty boring to me. I mean, I made it to the DLC, but I didn't make it far at all into it because I kind of got pretty bored with the bow. So I decided, you know what, if I'm going to make a new character, I might as well record it. So here we are. I believe I'm gonna use the switch axe. I like the switch axe and longsword too, but it seemed just a little bit basic, so switch axe it is. But yeah, I am happy to be back, and let me take a little sip here. Happy to be back and making videos again. It's just fun to do. It is. It's just fun to do. So I'm back doing it. Yeah, doing something I enjoy. Playing games. Might as well record them and post them on YouTube to embarrass myself in front of everybody.
The new world.
Because I am a goofy goof. Let me adjust my mic here for a second. Give me a moment. Oop. Pause the recording on accident instead of mute my mic. Let's see if that's any better for me. I'm using a controller since I'm going to be doing a melee build. So I'm sitting a little bit further away from my mic than I would normally be, so I had to adjust it a little bit. Alright, let's get on to this. I hate the beginning of this. I forgot how much I hate it because it's so dogged slow. Yeah, it's a camp, it's a camp. Let's go.
It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Alright, so let's just steal it. I mean, you know, they might come back, but they'll be missing a book when they get back, so it's mine now.
Base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock.
Yeah.
Our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
I guess it will. You just shut up and let's go. Like the beginning stages of this game are so slow. I'm remembering now. If you've never seen this, this is a very fun game, all about fighting big old monsters, climbing all over them and blowing them up in the case of the switch axe, which you will see. But yeah, it's very fun. It's pretty anime. So if you're not into anime, I don't know if you'll enjoy this or not. I think it's fun. I'm not a big weeb, but wait, why can't we go straight? Okay. Oh yeah, it's tutorial sake. It's got these places blocked off.
Every bit as docile as the ones back home.
I don't care. Let's go. Now I forgot what I was saying.
It looks like we need. I had the scout flies memorize my
Yeah. You're supposed to be up here. Let's go.
And they'll lead you right to me.
But yeah, I remember now. I'm not a big weeb, but the anime part I like. And it's just a lot of fun. Fight monsters. What more do you need to know? And in this one, you don't need to have played all the plethora of other Monster Hunters to know what's going on. It's you know, I don't think any of the stories are connected. I don't know. I've never played any of the other Monster Hunters. But this one's about going to a new world, so I would expect it's not connected with any others.
Easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon.
Yeah, let's go hide.
Come on, this way.
Yep. I mean, they just saw us run into the bush, but they have no idea where we went, you know? Hide until it's safe. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Uh-oh, gotta sneeze.
The coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
Ooh, 2 big sneezes. Okay, let's go. Ready to get on my first hunt so you guys can see, if you've never seen it before, so you guys can see the main loop of this game. I've not heard that song in years, and it just came out of my mouth.
Wait, there's something here.
It's a footstep. It's a footstep. It's not a something. You should be able to tell that it's a footstep, footprint.
What is this track?
It's an anjath.
There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Yep. Why am I walking? Why do I have to walk? Let's go. Get this over with. I'll let this one play out, being quiet, so you guys can see this pretty awesome cutscene here.
Don't mind me.
Oh, it's not the cutscene yet.
This way.
Never mind.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
But it's coming up here, and it's pretty good. And you'll see, especially in the cutscenes, how anime this game can be sometimes. It's over the top. Pretty good, pretty cool. Here we go.
Not good.
Not even a cutscene.
Get over here.
That is an Anjath, aka T-Rex without feathers.
Come on!
Jump!
There's your little taste of that anime. Need to correct myself too. T-Rex with fur instead of feathers, but if the T-Rex had feathers, there wouldn't have been many. Ooh. Sorry, I just punched my mic. If the T-Rex did in fact have feathers, there wouldn't have been many, because all the samples we have found are scaly, like reptilian scales. And if there were any feathers, there wouldn't be all that many.
They're right here.
Stara, I like it.
The rest of the fifth are already
Can you
here.
tell me? Can you please tell me? Can you tell me
Last to arrive.
why, especially if any of y'all live in the South, why has it been so dogged cold and now it's getting back up hot? At least in Georgia, where I live, it's gonna get into the 70s this week, and then closer to winter, or closer to Christmas as well, it's gonna be like in the 70s. This morning it was like in the 30s. We had frost, and then it's jumping up to, I think, 60s the high for today. But still, that's too dogged hot for winter, man. Winter's my favorite time, or yeah, winter's my favorite time of month of the year. Goodness, I can't talk. Because it's supposed to be super cold. You know, we got super hot winters. Oh my God, we got super hot summers down here, and I look forward to the cold weather. But
Name says it all.
can't have nice things because climate change. Ah, it's annoying.
We've got
You know, and that guy's got a big sword, the great sword. A lot of people like that weapon, that and the hammer. I've tried both of them, and I just can't. I can't. The great sword does a lot of damage, but it's super slow. Super slow, and you move slow when you have it out. And then the hammer is a lot of charging and bouncing and running and jumping and all of that, and I just can't get behind that. Another, I'm just gonna skip this. Another weapon that people use is the insect glaive, and that one's basically just flying around, just pole vaulting and everything. Another one I couldn't get behind.
To see what they have.
The weapons that I tend to like the most, or the weapons that I like, are the longsword, but it's very basic. The switch axe and the charged blade.
Next is the smithy.
I like those are the three I like, and I think switch axe is my favorite of all of them. It's actually No, I take that back. I'm not going to say it's the first one I started with. The charge blade is the one I first started with. Which it's fun too, but I like the switch axe. Miner, switch axe, charge blade, and then the longsword in order. And here's what I mean about it being super slow. I think I'm just gonna fast forward through this part, so I will see you guys when it is over. I'm gonna do a speed up here, but I'll see y'all when it's over. Alright, and we are back. We gotta talk to daggum somebody else. I forgot this was just a small monster culling. I think we get to fight a great Jagras though. Oh my goodness, just hush your mouth and let me hunt. Alright, now we're going to get into kind of the meat of the game. Like I said, I think you do get to fight a big monster here. It's just not what you come to this place for. But yeah, so here is one of the worlds that we go to, or not worlds, areas we go to. So let's get into some fighting. Y'all can see what the charge blade's all about. And use different combos and stuff. There is different combos, I should say, that you use. Oh my goodness. Look at here, Jumpy. Look here, Jumpy. And, oh my god. This armor and weapon that I'm using, by the way, are, because of the DLC, they gave you a little bit better armor than what you would normally have, to help you get to the DLC even quicker. I usually use it, but I think I'm going to not. I just didn't switch it when I was making this character. You can, you know, put it to where you don't have this armor and all that. I should have grabbed the, oh, I think I did. I think I grabbed the normal axe. I wasn't really paying attention, but looking at the sharpness up in the top left corner under my stamina and health, that's your sharpness bar, and it being that color is not what the DLC one is. I think the DLC one's super sharp, or not super sharp, but like good sharpness, and this one starts in the middle section. So I am 90% sure that this is not that one. Also, it didn't cause any blast damage, so yeah, I'm gonna say that this is just a normal, regular switch axe that you would start with. Goodness, something is going on my throat. There's like not scratchy, but like drainage, I guess. It going from hot to cold to hot to cold to hot to cold. I gotta put our helmet to where it's not shown too. I gotta remember how to do that. I don't remember. Yeah. And I haven't decided how I'm gonna do this yet, because this game is very grindy. And I always do the grindy stuff. I just don't know if I'm gonna leave the grindy quests in the videos or not. And also the stuff I do in here, I don't know if I'll keep it. You guys just let me know what you want in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. I thought about doing shorter videos again, trying that just to see, but I don't necessarily know if I'm going to. I like doing the longer videos just because it fits better with the types of videos or types of games I play, the longer hour long sessions. But hey, let me know about that too. Do you want me to cut it down to 30 minutes or leave it at the hour? I will do either one. Doesn't matter to me. If I do the 30 minutes one, that'll just be less editing for me. Okay. Gotta talk to a ton of people. So once again, I will just do a run through here. And be back with you guys in a moment.
But round of Gwen.
Alright, we are back and we are going to be fighting Castodons. Oh my god, I want you guys to see an actual fight. I'm not ending this episode till we fight an actual monster. I don't know why we're fighting Castodons and all these small monsters right at the beginning. I don't remember this part, but it is super annoying.
Those, my friend.
Let's
see you
Castodon, not Castodon. But yeah, we actually are using the normal, normal weapons. I forgot you have to actually make those weapons, forge them, but it costs like nothing to do that. If it even actually costs anything at all. But yeah, so I have what you would have if you picked up this game and didn't pick up the DLC and just wanted to use the switch axe. Also, as you can see, I have a new chest piece. It is a bone set. It increases my attack. I'm probably gonna make the bone set fully when we get enough materials. It's just the best early game armor in my opinion. So we'll use that for the early game and probably a little bit. No, we won't use it in the mid game because we'll start being high rank and this will just be useless in high rank. But I do, as in all games that I play, loot a lot. But it actually serves a purpose in this game other than giving you you know, just items like it would in another game. This one you actually have to gather and loot so you can make weapons and armor and make them better. So it does, you know, maybe get a little bit annoying. I don't know. I enjoy it, but I'm weird and like looting and stuff like that. Man, I'm so used to the Defender axe and how its durability is way higher. Like I say, usually I use the Defender set, which is that DLC set that I was telling you about, just because it makes the early game less tedious, but I figured I would do it the normal way, how it would be for you guys if you got this game and didn't get the DLC, because I don't know how much that adds on to the price, but buying a new game and then immediately buying DLC for it before you even know if you like it is I would think a bad idea. Oh, goody goody goody, we get to fight the great Gyarados or whatever it is. Gyarados. Oh, Gyarados, that's what it is. Not really. It doesn't even look like Gyarados, but you know, that name's gonna stick. Sorry guys, I'm probably gonna be a little bit rambly and maybe even start, you know, sounding like I'm drunk. I did wake up at, ooh, we need bones. Shut your mouth. Oh my god. We need bones and you just wasted a bone pile there, bro, because you're a doucher. But I've been up since... Technically, I've been up since 1 o'clock early this morning. But, I mean, that's when I woke up, but I kind of just laid around and dozed in and out of sleep after that, but... So I am super tired at this point. It's 2 o'clock, I think. No, it's 1:30, which is not that far off, but so I'm rather tired. It's been 12 hours and I didn't sleep all that much as it was. Obviously, I woke up at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I know how this goes, bro. I know I'm skipping over the story and a lot. Basically, the story boils down to we are the 5th shipment of hunters coming from the old world to the new world. 5th generation, if you will. And there is what's called an elder dragon, which, as you can tell by the name, is a big, powerful boy. And it is cutting through this place to go die, but if it dies, it will like destroy the ecosystem or something like that. So we're trying to drive it off to keep that from happening. You know, all we don't know that yet, and the only reason I'm quote unquote spoiling this, it's old. So I'm sure if you're watching this, you've seen it before, played it before, maybe not, but even if you haven't, the story's not what you play this game for, and it's kind of just meh. But yeah, so needless to say, we're trying to stop the thing and keep it from destroying this ecosystem that we have here. I know, I got stuck in an animation. I used the wrong attack, okay? Man, it's so different actually using a weapon that is like a actual beginning of the game weapon. I'm not used to it. But the switch axe, what it is an axe, obviously. And the reason it's called a switch axe, in case you don't know, let me get it to where I can do the combo. It turns into basically a greatsword, you know, the weapon that I was telling you I don't like, but it's a whole lot quicker. Ooh. Man, I'm just sucking it up trying to show you guys. It's a whole lot quicker, and it has these cool abilities like this right here, which I didn't get to finish because he's a doucher. You basically build up charge with your greatsword, switch to the greatsword, do a lot of damage, and then switch back to the axe for your normal attacks. That's what you normally do. And as I said, you have sharpness on your weapon, so every once in a while you do need to sharpen it. You like to keep it up in the, I think it's green. That would make sense. You want to keep it in the green, so you do optimal damage and full damage, and don't bounce off certain monsters. You can bounce off, like if they have hard scales or something like that, which some weapons do that anyway. Just because you're using like a bladed weapon and hitting a hardened scale and just bounces off. But you don't want it to happen when you're trying to do just normal damage, obviously. That would be bad. Okay, at least I got the charge up on that. So that's another thing you do. You can see that the axe is glowing now. I should have healed while we were running, but I didn't. But that causes your axe to do more damage, and you can do the same thing with your greatsword transformation. You can power it up. You just have to do a certain combo. Ooh, and I can show you guys the full power of the switch axe now. Here we go. This is why I like this thing. It is so much fun. Ah, I missed it. Oh well, we can still fight it with this and do some more damage on it until, as you can see up in the top left, we've got our sword is powered up now, and oh man, down, and I can't use my super attack. But yeah, you can see that we have that gauge filling up, and that is the power of, or the charge for our greatsword. You have to have charge to use it. If you run out of charge while you're using it, oh, come on. I was holding it up. See, that's what I'm talking about, the bounce. But you have to have... Ooh, it's about to fall asleep. It got the spores. I didn't fall asleep, but gave me a chance to sharpen. So I was saying something about the charge, but I can't remember what. If you don't have charge, you can't use it, and you will have to change the file, which is super slow, so you could get hit while you're trying to change the file, and it has a file that does damage. You can see it right there, that little cylindrical thing, and that is what fuels the elemental. If you have an element on your switch axe, like fire or electricity or what have you. The one that we have right now is just power, which just increases damage. But ooh baby, here we go. Let's see if we can get this just right. When the monster's sleeping like this, you do 2 times damage on your first hit. So you want to try to do your biggest attack on them while they're asleep, and it just so happens to be right there, as you can see. And yeah, your file does your damage while you're in, or your element while you're in greatsword mode. I think it's only greatsword mode. I don't think it does it in axe mode. But you want to try to keep that bar in the top left from getting below that little line. That's when you have to change your file, unless you're in the middle of doing an attack to get some charge back in it, like a transformation attack. You can, and this is the way you want to transform, is in the middle of your combo, transforming to it. And then you can see here, if you transform back and get a hit, it gives you a charge. So if it does go just a little bit below that line and you're able to do a transform attack, you might not, you might get lucky enough to where you don't have to change your file, and it just charges it up that way. So there's a lot of nuance in this game, surprisingly. Each weapon has its own style. There is no quote-unquote best weapon. It's whatever you like playing with. They all have their pros and cons. The greatsword, I think, does the most damage, but it is super slow. Like I said, super slow. And then the hammer is really good at like knocking out monsters, so you can get a lot of damage in on them. Longsword's really good at cutting off tails and stuff like that. Oh, and the hammer's good at breaking off like scale or you know, bones and scales and stuff like that. Charge X or the switch X can, especially with the, you know, the explosion ability that I have. And it can cut off tails too. But it does good damage and it has good speed, which is why I think I like it. It's a good middle ground weapon. But no, there's a lot of different weapons, and it's great because there's no best, and you don't have to play a type of weapon that you don't like. You just find something you like, and there you go.
I'd like to find out.
And I would skip the cutscenes, but they're all unskippable, so I'm just gonna talk over them. I don't. You guys let me know, as always, if you want me to just let them play. God, my throat, man. It's making my voice crack more than normal. You guys let me know if you want me to shut the hell up during the cutscenes and let you watch it. I don't mind doing that. I just figure that most people will want to get to the monster slaying, so that's what I was just gonna do. And even this dialogue, if y'all want to actually read it, we'll not skip it so fast and leave it up so you guys can pause it or what have you and read it. But I know at some point you can sell some trade-in items and get a good chunk of change to help you early on. It can help you get these charms that are amazing to have, especially right in the beginning. I mean, you keep them on you, and it increases your attack and armor, and you just keep them on you the entire game. Just as long as they're in your inventory, they increase your attack and armor. So, and there's the talisman, and then there's like a charm that you can make a little bit later in the game with those items, but it gets rid of the other item, but you can buy the first item again and have double the effect. It'll be like a you know, you have the level 1 effect and then let's say level 2 effect with the charm you make, and then you can have, once you make the charm, you can buy them again and have both level 1 and level 2 effects. So I know I'm probably not making a lot of sense, especially right now, but it took me a minute to get my head wrapped around this game, but once you do it, it clicks. It just makes sense. It just works. But I think I have decided that, ooh, an exhaust file. Really? I think I've decided that for the hub world, unless you guys, as always, say otherwise, I'm probably just going to do the fast forward thing. So I will start right now with the fast forward thing, and I will be back with you guys here in just a moment. Alright, I was also going to pop in here while this is loading. It's already done. This is a gathering quest, and what I think I'm going to do here, since it is just gathering, that's literally it. I think I will fast forward through this as well. Once again, I will always say, if you guys want it different, just let me know. We'll definitely end up fighting a monster when that happens. Of course, I'll go back to normal speed, but yeah, until then, actually, before I say that, there's usually the Jagras comes around right here somewhere. See if that happens before I go on to zooming it. Yep. So we will fight this monster again. Hey, bud. Let me poke you in the butt. Ah, come on. I wanted to get my axe charged up before you attacked. There we go. Already running away? Come on. Why had I used a potion? I didn't think I used any potions. No, stop! Ah. I hate that. I press the wrong button sometimes and get locked in that animation. You can't roll out until you do 2 swings. Oh, right. Let's get us some good old damage in. Okay, had to quit my combo right at the start. And as you can tell, our sword is charged up a different way. And it is doing exhaust damage now, which is a higher chance, I think, of stunning or knocking out enemies, maybe, or monsters. It would make sense either way. You exhaust it and either stun it or knock it out. Let's get my axe charged up again. Hit it. Yes, there we go. But this upgrade has been great so far. I need to start switching to my sword more often. And there's the power of, excuse me. There's the power of the switch axe. I am telling you, it is so great. I love it. Anyway, I will be back with you guys unless we run into any other monsters. Alright, well, found a monster that we're gonna fight, the Puke, which I'm pretty sure with the next assigned quest that we have, or exploration, we have to fight one anyway, so here's a little preview. Oh, come on. Man, you have so little health. It's just because our, well, A, the armor, and B, the food that we have right now doesn't boost our health all that much, and I don't have any potions to increase our max health just yet. There's a couple potions that you can use to increase your max health, and I just can't make them yet, so we'll just have to deal with it for now. But yeah, one of my gear pieces increases the speed in which I take crafting materials and stuff. And I was gonna switch whatever it was to bone. I think it's the helmet. And the bone helmet gives you an increased health, but I think that's more valuable, honestly. As long as you don't get hit, you don't need the increased health. And we all know how good I am at not getting hit in any game. Just kidding, but don't hurt my feelings. Keep breaking them parts. I'm all about that life. Ah, I didn't angle it right. That's alright. Do one more hit and then switch. And keep the hate going. I want to cut the tail off, but can't just yet. Or can't hit it enough. You running away? Yeah, you running away like a little baby. A little baby. Hey, another column. Or colony that we need. I thought I broke off an actual part. Oh well. Alright, well, we'll be back here in just a few as soon as we catch back up with a Puke. Alrighty. Let's finish this. This should be the last time we have to fight you here, unless you run away again. Excuse me, sir. You get down. Well, duh. I've been softening up a lot of them. think I broke that wing. Didn't break the other one though. You can't hit the tail. Should be easy, but it keeps moving as monsters do. Frozen up a little bit. Let's do a few attacks. Oh, switch back, and let's go ahead and do this. Oh, hey! I haven't done this attack yet. So there's that. Clinging on to it. Dang it, I was hoping that broke the tail. Oh, it did! It did. Well, I cut off the very back of it. Oh, there it is. Alright, and once again, if y'all want to see the entire experience, let me know. I figured I'd cut out the... Good God, look how fast it is. I'm definitely keeping that, whatever gear piece that is. That is awesome. But yeah, as always, you guys let me know what you want. Your wish is my command. If you want to see the entire experience, I will leave it in there. I just figured it would be better to take it out so you guys aren't watching so much downtime, but you know, whatever you guys want. But for now, I will be back with you here in just a moment. Alright, this will definitely be the last fight that we have with this thing for this expedition mission. So let's get it over with, buddy. Ah, you jerk. Ah, I was hoping that would stagger him. Or if we can get off a good attack. Oh, come on. Oh, and as you can see, that's also how slow you move with the greatsword. When we have the greatsword transformation, we move as if we have a greatsword. Didn't have enough to feel comfortable doing my charge attack. There we go. Oh, I thought I had put it up, but evidently I just transformed it again. Alright. I will be back with you guys. We only have to find a couple more clusters of mushrooms and we'll be done with this quest. So I'll be back with you guys here in just a minute.
Carpe diem. Seize the day. Very good, Mr. Meeks. Meeks. Another unusual name. Seize the day. Gather ye rope, but while ye may. Why does the writer use these lines? Because he's in a hurry. No. Ding! I'm coming anyway. Because we are food for worms, lads. Because believe it or not, each and every one of us in this room one day going to stop breathing, turn cold, and die, and die, and die.
Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate these early quests, especially this one. I just so happen to remember that it was in zone 11 or 12. I thought it was 12, and I'm like, well, let's try 11. I know it's one of these two. Man, oh man. Do we have to hunt that thing? I don't remember.
Well, if we don't take care of that
Yep.
pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Kulu Yaku. Actually, I never said that out loud. Oh man, it is hot in my room, man.
And switch to the world map. Then select a stair.
At least this thing's pretty easy. Doesn't have all that much health. Hey, if you're just gonna sit there like that, I'll take it. It is pretty quick though. That's its strength, I reckon. It's pretty quick, but not quicker than me. Though it is a little erratic. Oh, come on. Let me just finish you off. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. We can finish, we can talk this out, bud. Let's just be friends. It's not you, it's me. That went in a weird direction. I didn't think it would. Are you kidding me? Aegon, is that thing kidding me with that kind of hit? You kidding me? I tried to make my key cat best I could. He's got not the biggest ears, but he's got the next biggest ears because my little key cat got big ears. If you've never seen a Devon Rex, you should look him up. They're freaking cute.
Your health is low.
He used to look weird to me. Why do my potions keep going down? I don't. Oh, cause we're making mega potions. That's right. I wondered that on my last quest. I'm like, have I been using potions? Now I just remembered that we're automatically making mega potions when we get honey. So I'm okay with that. That's the main reason I even bring potions anymore, is for when we get honey to make mega potions, because at a certain point you don't even use potions anymore. All you use are mega potions. And this whole health situation though, I think it's gone even lower because we haven't eaten. When you don't eat, your health and stamina, max health and stamina drop. I don't know how far, but this is pretty low. I think this is the lowest I've ever seen it. I've seen it like this one time before, maybe. Stamina is easy to keep up because you just eat a ration real quick. It's max health is the annoying one, because you either have to have those potions or go eat again. Once you can go eat at the base camp that you have. Oh, come on. Would have done an attack, but... Hey, we mounted it. I wasn't expecting that. Let's keep hitting it and do our charge attack on its face. There we go. Kill it. Kill it. Dang it, not quite yet. Well, nada. Let's do... Misangled it again. I'm the king of that, evidently. You know, I don't know if I've ever addressed this on the channel. People ask me all the time, why do you play a female character? You're not a woman. And it's something I don't understand why men have such an issue with it. It's typically men, obviously, that ask I don't understand why men have such an issue with it, especially if they're heterosexual and are attracted to women, because to me, it makes more sense for me to play a woman because I'm attracted to women and I don't want to hear a man grunting all the time and all that stuff. I'd rather hear a woman do it. And, you know, because I'm attracted to women, at least I'd have something pretty to look at instead of some man that I'm not necessarily attracted to, unless you're role playing yourself, I guess. That's always a possibility, but I never do that. Anytime I get the option, I'll play a female. 'Cause I'd just rather not hear a man. Rather hear it from a woman. Women's voices are more pleasant. Dang it! I keep misangling it. Oh, dang it. Oh, it recharged. Sweet. Would you go away so I can loot this before it disappears? Please. No, you jerk. Wanted to get one of my combos in really quick. Yes, there we go. Oh, need to... Dang it. Oh, I made it. I made it. Sweet. Keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it. That thing was down for quite a minute. I don't know if that's our exhaustion files or what, but that was pretty good. Hit it! Hit it! Holy crap. There you go. Like I've been saying, there's the power of the charge axe. Maybe this will convince you guys if you do end up giving it a try, or if you've had it and never used the charge or switch axe before. This will convince you to try it, because I will remind you again, I am using base game stuff. I just made this weapon. It's from fighting that first great Jagras that we fought. I had enough materials between all the small ones and the big one to make this weapon. So it is I think technically I think it's a tier, I think it's still in tier 2. It's not a tier 1, I think it's still in tier 2. It's not even really that high of a rank, but as you can see, we kicked this thing's tail before it was able to get away. I mean, shoot. That was a quick fight. That was almost on par with using the DLC weapon that you get. That overpowered weapon. That was almost on par with that. That was freaking awesome. Of course, it was stunned. I'm thinking that's probably from the exhaustion file, if I had to guess. It being stunned for that long. But yeah, that was awesome.
Don't let me down.
Alright, well, I think we're going to call this episode here. I appreciate you guys. I hope y'all will enjoy this playthrough. I've been wanting to play this game again because it is a lot of fun, so figured, you know, school's over, why not replay this game and record it? That way we can put something up on the channel for the first time in, what, like 2 or 3 months? So it's good to be back. I appreciate you guys that have waited patiently and are now here to enjoy this playthrough with me. So, as always, guys, I like you, love you, and we'll see you next time.